Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am doing 2 looks with the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Nearly Natural palette. I finally received this in the mail. I ordered this a really long while back. I bought it in place of my makiage Disco Fox palette, which I couldn't purchase because in my opinion it was really expensive, but I purchased this one in its place hoping that I can still get the same vibe for less, even though the shipping on this was quite expensive. I was still very excited about it and I waited and waited. I'm pretty sure I ordered this back in September and it was a September pre-order, or back in August, something like that, and I received it October, like literally this week I received it. Of course I'm gonna start with a close-up and some swatches and go over all the names. So from top to bottom we have Naked Eye, Naturally, Untouched, Unveiled, Barely There, Nearly Natural, New Nude, Exposed, Down to Earth, Stripped Back, Simplicity, Second Skin, Disrobe, Raw, and Nothing to See. So very how do you say, very sensual, sexy names on here. It's very different. Let me know if you want to see 3 more looks with this, but today I only have time to do 2 looks because it's already 7 p.m. and I work tomorrow morning and I wanted to sit back and watch She-Hulk because I'm really interested in the season finale for that. So that is what I will be doing after this, ordering some pizza and watching She-Hulk. But let's get started on look number 1. So for look number 1, I really want to take like the pinky tones in this palette, so I'm gonna take this shade called Untouched right here. It's like this very pretty mauvey pink. I'm gonna take that on a V205 and just work with this shade first. I've never used any Glaminatrix colors before, so I don't know how they are in terms of pigmentation. So far it's pretty pigmented, and I'm just packing this shade on my eye about halfway. So how have your guys' days been? I've had a long day. I'm hoping that I feel better after filming this video. I'm just feeling quite down on myself. I don't know if you guys ever have moments like that. I'm feeling like I'm going nowhere, and like sometimes I'm like, this is going great, like I feel fantastic, you know, in terms of my channel, but other days I feel quite like discouraged in a way. Like I feel like it's not going the way I wanted it to, and usually when things aren't going the way I wanted them to, it really messes with me mentally. That's kind of what I'm going through right now, and I just wanted to sit back and like talk to you about it because you're a part of this. This isn't just my channel. Like I have other people here who actually watch my videos, which if you do sit and watch my videos, especially like from beginning to end, like thank you, and it really means a lot to me. But sometimes I just get really discouraged into my feelings, and I know I shouldn't compare, but I compare a lot, and when I do that it leads me to a very dark path. And I know everyone's on their own journey, but I couldn't help myself and I did it today, and it kind of ruined my entire mood and my entire day. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't mean to be negative, I'm just mentioning what I went through all day, and I'm hoping that doing my makeup right now is gonna slightly help me to feel better, you know? Still, let me know how your days went. If they went better than mine, I hope they did. You know, at work we have like a little kitty. Her name is Onyx, and she is the sweetest kitten ever. And we feed her, and she comes into the office, and she sleeps all day. And, you know, it really sucks like having to let her out because I don't want to let her out. She's the cutest thing. She's the sweetest cat. And like my cat that I have here at home, she is something extremely special. She's not nice at all. She pees everywhere, even though she knows how to use a litter box, because I've literally seen her use a litter box. She just chooses to not use the litter box, so she has to be kept outside most of the time, because if not, then, you know, she treats our house like her litter box, and that's not cool at all. But yeah, I feel like my work cat is much better behaved, and she's a stray. But you know, I still love my cat and I still give her love. I don't know why she doesn't love me back. you know? I had to skip out on lunch, so I just had some Chick-fil-A after work. And I am still drinking the lemonade. Very delicious lemonade. I love their lemonade. To deepen this shade up, I'm going to go into this shade called Naturally on the same brush. Just lightly tap in there and pat this on the outer corner. I feel like it goes really well with the other shade that I put down. It's also been super gloomy right now. It's currently raining outside. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I can hear it, but usually the microphone doesn't really pick up on other things going on. Sometimes it picks them up a little too well, and then other times it doesn't pick them up at all. So I don't know if you can hear it, but it's nice and raining. I like when it rains because I sleep with like the sound of rain. Like I use like Spotify and I just pick rain and I loop it over itself over and over again. And I find it really calming. This has so far been really easy and I haven't had any issues blending. I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer and kind of like a fluffy brush here. This one is from Alamar. Doesn't have any other writing. It just says Alamar on it. Alamar Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna lay this primer down kind of like all over so I can take the shimmers. I don't know what shimmer I want to take. There are so many beautiful options. I think I'm going to take this one though. It's called Nearly Natural. It's the name of the palette. These look so sparkly and beautiful. I cannot. Just take a look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put this on my lid. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh. I love when a palette has a good shimmer in it. I love that. And it makes me like instantly love whatever palette it is. Very beautiful. This is stunning. Glaminatrix also recently came out with their Glamorous palette and I am so excited to try that out, especially after trying the shimmer out. Wow. This is just a different level of pretty. That is so pretty. What do you guys think of this palette, honestly? I think that it took forever, first of all, to get to me, but now that it's gotten here and I'm actually using it, I think it's beautiful. I'm in shock. So for my inner corner, since it's already in this palette, I'm gonna take this shade right here called Naked Eye on an LBE 6, which is a pencil brush from Lunar Beauty, and I'm going to dab this in the inner corner. That is so pretty. Can you even fathom that? This was so simple, but like it's so captivating at the same time. The shimmer on the lid is really taking it to another level for me. I don't know if it's just me. You guys can let me know, but wow. So for the next eye, I want to... what do I want? See, like this one isn't as shimmery as the other ones. I like that there are different textures within this palette. So if you don't want like super sparkly that day, you can go ahead and pick something like a little less sparkly, which I enjoy that being in there. So for look number 2, I'm gonna take this shade here, which is called Barely There. Taking that Barely There shade, and we're gonna just pack this all over the lid. I'm using a Fenty Beauty 230 brush and just packing this shade all over the crease. I feel like this is a perfect transition shade for my skin tone. It just really just works. Taking a blending brush, this one's a Luxie 205, and I'm just gonna blend that shade out. How's that looking on camera? The next shade I'm going to take is this one, which is called Disrobe. It's like a cool toned brown. I'm gonna take it on that same Fenty brush, and we're just gonna pack this on the outer edge, kind of building it as we go. I wanted to do like similar looks but different at the same time. Like I didn't want them to be the same color, but I wanted them to have like different vibes to them, and I think that's exactly what is happening, and I'm obsessed, really obsessed with it. Okay, but for this eye, I think I'm gonna do 2 shimmers. I'm gonna do Naked Eye, which I use as an inner corner highlight on this eye, and Second Skin, because these shades just are calling to me to use them. Taking the NYX glitter primer with the same Alamar brush I took earlier, and we're just gonna pack this all over the lid as I did earlier. I really like that this palette also has like neutrally green shades, like wearable greens, like not like bright in your face greens. It has like this green here. It looks beautiful. So I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Second Skin, and like it's just so reflective and beautiful. I need to use it to see how I feel about it. Oh my goodness, it's like the perfect bronzy eye look. That's so pretty. I don't know, maybe I should take Nude because it's like a very nice gold and I feel like it'll look good, but I'm gonna go with my original plan, which is to take the shade Naked Eye, which is this shade right here. I'm just taking my finger because I feel like these shimmers apply better that way. Oh, I'm getting some glitter fallout, but for me that's quite understandable for the like glitteriness that are these shades. They are just so sparkly and beautiful. Like, I'm having a hard time packing shades like where I want them, so I'm trying to take a brush and hopefully I can get them where I want with the brush. They're so creamy and buttery, these shimmers. I don't feel like they're chalky in any way. They are formulated so beautiful. I'm just gonna blend this entire look with the original blending brush that I took, dipping into that first shade with this blending brush. Barely there because I do feel like it's barely there right now, and I kind of want to bring it back into my eye look, and that is look number 2 against look number 1. Let me know which look you enjoy more. Personally, I really like the pink one, but this one also does something to me. So I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup and then I will be right back and we can talk about the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette. Also, I'm gonna put on some lashes because I feel like lashes will really make this look pop more, so I feel better now. So this is the finished eye looks with the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Nearly Natural palette. What did I think of the Nearly Natural palette? Was it worth it? I would say it definitely was worth it. These mattes are super pigmented. These shimmers are super buttery smooth and super disco-y, sparkly. I feel like I made the better choice in purchasing this instead of the Disco Fox from Il Makiage. I love that I am supporting an indie makeup brand, and yes, it did take forever to get to me. Don't get me started on the shipping, but I also understand that it is a smaller brand and they are shipping it from Australia, so I really understood the shipping time and I knew that going into it, it wouldn't ship until much later. This is beautiful. I'm obsessed with the eye looks that I created. If you want me to do more eye looks with this palette, then just let me know in my comment section. I would love to do that for you. I love both of the eye looks. Preferably, I love this one more. I think the pink is very stunningly beautiful. And I'm just obsessed with how my makeup turned out too. I'm having a good makeup day, you know? Love when that happens. I absolutely loved it. I think it was totally worth the price. I paid like $60 for it with shipping and everything included. I did pay it with the PayPal Pay in 4. I thought this palette was totally worth it and I'm excited to continue using it. Let me know what you thought of these eye looks in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more. It really helps me out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Today's video, I'm going to do 2 looks with the Glaminatrix Nearly Natural palette to the outer, like starting halfway and to the outer corner. And that's kind of what I'm going with. That's kind of what I'm... Right now, though, I need a brush to apply some primer. Okay, Glaminatrix also recently came up with their Glamorous palette, Now I'm getting some glitter there, like, do you see it? And this is why you need a makeup wipe. When you're me, you need a makeup wipe. Packing this brush. Here we go with the yelling fit of the day, which is these. So this is